Catholic pilgrims begin arriving in Rome. This group is from Mannheim in southwest Germany. The atmosphere is relaxed for now. Who could be in that limousine? Perhaps a cardinal or even a candidate for pope. TV crews from around the world are primed for the perfect shot. Cameras and microphones at the ready. Maybe they'll catch an important interview. The world's media is focused on St. Peter's Square. Rome is bracing for 2 days of high excitement. The conclave has begun. Christoph Strack is the German correspondent for Deutsche Welle and has a mountain of work ahead.
Auf die Online-Seite stellt. Jetzt haben mich eben die Berliner Planungskollegen angerufen und angefragt, ob nicht irgendwann zwischen 19 und 22 Uhr ist jetzt schon wirklich ein bisschen was
He says it's a tense situation because no one knows what will happen, whether there'll be a sensation or a scandal. No one knows whether the technical side will function properly and whether there will be a good line to Berlin. And when suddenly 100,000 people start writing text messages and emails, will the lines hold up? So there are many potential pitfalls. But most importantly, no one knows who will be Pope. It's kind of like a lottery. Despite his nerves, Christoph Strack is an experienced reporter. As Deutsche Welle's religious affairs correspondent, he's used to high workloads during big stories. Waiting and phoning around are all part of the job. But soon he'll be crossing to Berlin. Crowds are already gathering on St. Peter's Square, staking out the best vantage points. There are even public viewing areas, just like the World Cup. Cardinals take part in a mass in St. Peter's Cathedral before they head into the conclave. The images are being beamed around the world. One of the 115 cardinals will become the new pope. Speculation is rife about who it might be. On St. Peter's Square, everyone has an opinion. The new leader of the church will carry the hopes of Catholics everywhere. This German pilgrim says he expects the new pope will reform and modernize the church. And he wants the church to answer people's questions. A new pope may herald change for the Catholic Church. Many here say they'd support moves towards reform. Some predictions prove amazingly accurate. This man says he hopes the new pope will be Franciscan. Others may even have inside information from above. This pilgrim says there's never been a pope with the name of Francis. That would be a true sign of change. He could be called Francis I. American, German, that's not important, says another. He should simply be pope and be healthy. This woman says all Italians want an Italian as pope, but whoever it is will be okay. TV crews are camped out on rooftops around the square. A great live shot needs a great position. For Christian Strack, it's time to cross to Berlin.
Le ginocchia fragili.
Okay. Grazie.
DW anchor Dirk Jacobs asks about the atmosphere in Rome. Christoph Strack says the excitement is palpable around St. Peter's Square, and that's felt mainly through the huge media presence. You can't walk across the square without passing 3, 4, or 5 cameras. You're always in someone's shot, he says. This is the first of many interviews with Deutsche Welle's correspondents in Rome. From the rooftops, the broadcasts run around the clock. Christoph Strack says it's like a battle and everyone has their troops. Teams come together from around the world. There are camera operators from London, Germany, France, and Egypt. Many here, such as those doing makeup, are Italian. They always come to big events and work very professionally. Somehow it all comes together. Reporters have come to Rome from all corners of the globe. There are more than 6,000 journalists representing all forms of media and occupying every viewpoint. But these images are the same the world over. They're shot by the Vatican and made available for all broadcasters. Cardinals enter the Sistine Chapel. The conclave is beginning. We fast forward now to Wednesday evening, the second day of the conclave. The excitement is building. No smoke yet. The waiting continues. But not even rain can dampen the pilgrims' spirits. Our German group says it doesn't get any better than this. It's an historical moment and they're standing in Rome. Black smoke billows from the chimney. No pope has been chosen. Time for another interview. The tension is mounting. Which cardinal will the conclave choose? And which country will lay claim to the new pontiff? The DW team is prepared. But what color will the smoke be?
It's white, 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 white. Hello, it's white. It's white, it's white, white. White.
DW's Spanish correspondent is in no doubt.
White, white, white.
Bellissimo, siamo felicissima. Finalmente è passata.
This woman says she's overjoyed. The tension and the waiting are over. She hopes the Pope is Hungarian because she's from Hungary. But she said she won't mind whoever it is.
Per me va benissimo.
Christoph Strack says Romans always hope for an Italian pope. This time it might happen, hence the excitement. The waiting continues for an hour, but it seems like an eternity. An announcement is expected soon.
Viva il Papa!
Correspondents are at the ready.
Die Türen gehen auf.
Annuncio vobis gaudium magnum. Habemus papam. Eminentissimum ac reverentissimum Dominum Georgium Marium, Sancte Romani Ecclesiae Cardinalem Bergoglio.
Strack confirms it's Jorge Bergoglio, a Latin American.
Bergoglio ist Lateinamerikaner.
Francesco! 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 Francesco!
Pope Francis I, a choice that virtually no journalist or Vatican expert had anticipated. But a few pilgrims, at least, seem to know it all along. Strack is asked what to expect from the papacy. He says the name always indicates the direction. Francis means a stronger push towards helping the poor, that the Church will stand by the side of those who have no voice internationally or in their own countries.
Die keine Stimme in der internationalen Öffentlichkeit haben, auch in den verschiedenen Ländern haben.
Pope Francis is said to be modest and down to earth. His election is celebrated by many of the Catholic faithful. And that includes pilgrims in Rome. This man says he's simply overcome. He never thought he'd experience anything like this. To be part of it is incredible. This woman says it was a wonderful experience and left a great impression. She's pleased that the new Pope is South American. The Vatican delivered 2 days of high drama after the equally dramatic resignation of Benedict XVI. It's a historic moment for Christoph Strack. Even so, he's glad it's over. He says these were exciting days, but also extremely hectic and physically exhausting. They were taken by surprise by the white smoke, and no one expected Cardinal Bergoglio to be named Pope. But everything worked out. We did an excellent job and worked together really well as a team. The international colleagues were wonderful, and everyone had fun. Even religious affairs correspondents can't resist a souvenir of the Vatican's new boss. It seems Christoph Strack finally has time to relax again.